The South African version of the Indian Premier League, Mzansi Super League, has set the local cricket scene alight. The newly formed competition features a galaxy of international and national stars. And one such draw card is none other than speedster Kagiso Rabada, who now joins us in studio together with Jozi Stars marketing manager, Wanele Mngomezulu. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, Kaji, we'll start with you. You've missed the first couple of Stars matches, but I take it you'll be in action on Saturday at Wanderers.
Yes, today is practice, so we just landed from Australia on Monday. Still a bit jet lagged, but have to get back into it. Practice straight after this, and hopefully I'll be playing. I think I should be playing. We'll see what the coach thinks, if I'm ready or not. It should be good. I
have a sneaky suspicion you'll be playing, but that's just me. I mean, you know, couch coach over here. Now, there's a lot of positivity around the Mzansi Super League. When you talk to any of the players, anyone involved, is this something that South African cricket has actually needed for a time?
100%. We've always had such talented individuals, and yet in the world cricket, we might not get as much recognition. With a country that's got so much potential, especially in the sporting sector, I think this league is just going to unearth all of that and give a lot of opportunity in a lot of different ways to people who want to play cricket, to people who want to be involved in the sport industry, etc., etc. So I know it's going to grow over the years.
Wanele, I mean, the IPL is massive the world over. It's obviously massive in India as well.
Yeah.
So effectively, I guess it's what we're striving to achieve here. But this is not India. We don't have the kind of support base that cricket does in India. How do you go about marketing this?
Oh, it's been an interesting it's 2 months of literally going out, getting South Africans to be behind this, from just getting the word out and ensuring that from a product perspective that we put forward as well. I mean, from the teams that we have, the players as well, and that putting that message out, that this is what we putting on stage as the South African, as Cricket South Africa, and that bit. In terms of the media partners as well that we have on board, definitely very supportive in that. There's the support structure from the cricket schools, from the clubs and that bit. So they've really been behind the scenes as well, gathering and ensuring that we have the word out in that. We are striving to definitely, it's similar to its IPL, so that's the level that we're pegging ourselves at. The production is actually done by some of it's best in the house as well when it comes to the production space.
And I mean, has it been beneficial having SABC broadcast the tournament as opposed to SuperSport? Because I mean, you're broadcasting to a much bigger base.
And that's exactly it. So another mandate of the sport is to take the sport to a bigger appeal, a broader audience in that bit. So the support from the SABC is definitely welcomed. And it takes the game into a larger pool of audience in that bit. And we aim to capitalize on that, to say, let's bring a new audience into the field, into the game as well as into the different structures as well of the cricket in that bit.
Okay, I mean, KG, you've played in the IPL. You've played for the Delhi Daredevils. It must be a fairly extraordinary experience being part of the IPL, something different to even playing international cricket abroad.
Yes, exactly. It's different. You're playing with guys that you normally play against on the international level. And it's just like a whole mix of players coming together, playing in the same team. It's almost like there's new experiences. You get to pick people's minds. It's like a whole big networking mashup where you talk about cricket and a whole lot of other things. And I think it also benefits the young players. That's the key thing. A lot of the players, they learn a lot from the overseas pros, and I think that's what's going to be good about the Mzansi League, the Mzansi Super League, or one of the aspects that's going to be good about it.
Well, I mean, I imagine that ultimately that's where we're aiming. At the moment, it's a fledgling tournament, inaugural tournament. Ultimately, I guess we're going to be trying to pull more of the big international stars.
Exactly. You have to start somewhere. So next year, speaking to Wanele, and we came together in the car. It should be bigger, you know. I mean, you have to start somewhere. So I hope and I'm confident that in the future it'll be a really big league across the world. I mean, South Africa's a great place, great facilities, great weather, great people. A lot of people, if you ask a lot of players around the world if they love touring here, they love it. Also because it's cheap for them.
Wanele, I imagine one of the toughest things for a marketing manager is marketing a new brand and getting people to buy into something new. That must be one of the challenges you're facing.
Somebody actually raised it the other day that this is phenomenal. You literally have about 7 brands that you're launching at the same go. You've got 6 franchises, and then you've got the mother league. It's never been done before. Even your big retailers, it's something that's phenomenal, that's taken the marketing industry by storm, and there to say, how do we ensure that we communicate succinctly and each brand is differentiated across the board? You've got the Mzansi Super League, which is the motherboard that's the product. And then comes in the 6 different franchises with obviously their different proposition and what they're putting forward in there. So differentiating all of those and making sense of this entire offering. I mean, I still get questions around what is the Super League, what is Jozi Star, who's Devon Heat and that. So from a marketer's perspective as well as comms perspective, it's ensuring that we literally move away from that clutter. That there's a Super League, there's a Jozi Star, this is what's make up. And also, there's nothing that links Super League to cricket. So we still need to bring that message in that space as well. And then we bring in the entertainment aspect to it as well, to say how does it all fit and gel in that.
You give me one of those shirts and you guys get into the final and I'm on air that day, I will wear that shirt on air and I'll back you all the way. I'm a Joburg girl. I have to. I've got to back you guys.
Yeah, we're definitely taking it.
Good. Thank you very much. I'll give you my size after the show. KG, just with regards to playing others, I mean, is there something different about playing the likes of AB de Villiers as opposed to, I mean, he's a known entity. He is a superstar. When you go up against Tshwane, is there something a little more exciting when you're taking on AB de Villiers as opposed to any of the other team members?
Well, there's a lot of attention on the man because he's done it to himself. I mean,
as there is on you, of course.
Well, we're talking about AB here. I think he's a phenomenal player. He's proved to be over the years, and there's been a lot of chat around him because he's done amazing things, especially in T20 cricket. He's revolutionized the game in terms of the shots he plays, the way he thinks about the game. So when you play against him, it's always like, oh, what is he going to do? We need to get him out. He's a key player for them. And yeah, I mean, it goes without saying. It's in plain sight. But look, he is human. When we do play against them, you just have to back your game, back yourself. There is a bit of competitiveness. It's exciting for me to play against such an extraordinary player.
I can imagine. All right, going to move away from the MSL for just a second. We're nearly at the end of this.
No problem.
How special is it beating Australia in Australia?
It's very special. I'm glad to say that I haven't gone to Australia and lost, because when you do go there and you lose, it can be a very tough time. I mean, we went there and won, and we still got some flack. But that happens, you know.
It's the Aussie way, yeah?
Yeah, it's the Aussie way, but it's good. It's good that we shut them up.
Congratulations on that, and good luck to both of you for the rest of this tournament. I'm sure we'll be chatting a little towards the end.
Yes.
In the final.
Yeah,
That's
thank you very much.
All right, Proteas and Jozi Stars fast bowler Kagiso Rabada, superstar, of course, chatting to us about that Mzansi Super League, as well as Wanele Mngomezulu, the marketing manager for Jozi Stars. That is where we leave your sport. Iveka.